What the fuck is up? It's Spilly, and what the fuck is actually going on with our world? I mean, our president has the fucking coronavirus. The world is ending. So much stuff has happened since last week, since we last talked on Thursday. I feel like what else is gonna happen? What else is gonna freaking happen? Because at this point, I don't even know what. Everything is a mess. And the topic that we're on today is just as messy as all the other shit going on. I can't even believe. Oh, I mean, I can, but I can't. But so we're talking about Jeffree Star. I made a video a few days ago, and I told you guys pretty much what has been going on in the cleanest way possible. I put it on my YouTube channel, but right now I'm about to tell you guys the uncensored shit that's been going down from this insider article that has come out about Jeffree Star. This is absolutely insane. Okay, I wasn't expecting this article to drop. I heard rumors that an article like this might be coming out months ago, but I did not know when it was going to be coming out. I believe that this article was stuck in legal for quite some time. It did come out though on October 1st. October did not come to play, that is for sure. And this is not tea. This is literally some real life shit. This is crazy. Now, something that I do want to say before I really get into this article is that it's so upsetting and very frustrating, not only for the journalist that spent months on this article, Kat, I love her, but you guys, there was some serious just bullshit going on with Jeffree Star that overshadowed this article. Jeffree Star had some ex-boyfriend drama going on during this article's release, and it started literally like the day before this article dropped. So I'm not sure if Jeffree Star knew what day exactly this article was going to come out or not. In this article, you'll see that Jeffree Star's lawyers were commenting and asked to comment multiple times throughout the article on different topics. So I know they knew that an article was coming out. I'm not sure if they knew the day it was coming out, and Jeffree decided to come up with this whole plan to have boyfriend drama like the day that this article was coming out, just to kind of fizzle out the noise of this article, because this is a massive thing that he is getting accused of, and there's just so many people included in this article that have stories to share about things Jeffree has done in front of them, to them. It's ridiculous that this got overshadowed by some boyfriend drama. Now, I'm not sure if this boyfriend drama was even real. Obviously, I don't know if that's true or not, but there are so many people that are saying they feel like Jeffree did all of that boyfriend drama on purpose to really just make sure no one saw this article. And it worked. I mean, everyone was talking about the fact that Jeffree and his ex-boyfriend were having problems. Like, he said that this guy robbed him and accused him of stealing Louis Vuitton luggage from his home. And then this guy had 3 fake Instagram accounts that were made and posting Instagram story after Instagram story saying like Jeffree had an STD. There were so many crazy things being said on these fake Instagram accounts that were not the person that Jeffree has been hanging out with, but they just kept coming out with these accusations, and I don't know why or who made those fake accounts, but it just was so crazy. They were spinning a narrative that was not true and was not actually the person that was saying this stuff. And the craziest thing was, this was a fake account that was made that was saying all this crazy stuff about, Jeffree, saying that he had an STD and all of this stuff. And I know that's true because Def Noodles was able to go through the username history. This is some crazy shit right here. But they were able to see that this was very clearly a fake account that was just made and just changed their username to make it seem like they were a backup account for Jeffree's ex boo thang. And Jeffree was literally answering questions to Def Noodles as if this was a real account. Like, he was saying that it was ridiculous that all this stuff was coming out and that this STD stuff, like, he's clean. And I was just like, wouldn't you be like, that's a fake account? I feel like when you're dating someone, you would know if they had multiple accounts or not. But clearly, Jeffree was acting like he believed that this was really the guy that he was just hanging out with. I don't know if they plotted something together for this article release or what, but that's what a lot of people were thinking. And the only thing that the real person that Jeffree has been hanging out with posted on their Instagram story that is 100% true is that they said that if they reached 100K subscribers on YouTube, they would spell all the tea on Jeffree Star. But that was literally the only thing that they ever said, and I haven't seen any other drama between him and this guy since the day after like this article. Like, it was like he only needed this drama for the day the article came out, and then it was like, poof, back to normal life. So, this Inside article titled Jeffree Star Accusers Say the Makeup Mogul Has a History of Sexual Assault, Physical Violence, and Hush Money Offers. Kat, a reporter at Insider, is the one who published this article, and this girl got blocked by Jeffree after this article came out. She said on Twitter, Jeffree Star has yet to publicly respond to new sexual assault and violence allegations against him, but he did block me after my article came out, which you can read here. This was the day after the article came out that she tweeted this, which, I mean, a lot of people were saying it's very telling that he went to go block her. I know that Jeffree doesn't like when people talk badly about him, so I'm not shocked that he blocked her for this. I'm sure a lot of people also got blocked just by asking him to address the situation, which I don't know if Jeffree is going to address the situation. As of right now, when I'm recording this, he is not addressed it at all yet. So this situation pretty much outlines who Jeffree is, what's been going on, and these allegations that have been made. I know a lot of people have felt like maybe they've heard something like this before, and it's true. There's been talks about this on the internet lingering for a little bit of time now, and obviously everybody knows about Jeffree's racist past, his outbursts. There's a lot of stuff that was done on camera. This is the first time that I'm really seeing like a full timeline and actual victims talking to a news outlet about this stuff. And also the thing that really freaks me out is this whole hush money offering situation. That doesn't sit well with me at all. It's very scary. Basically, 4 people who spoke with Insider said that Jeffree Star groped men around him without consent. 5 people told Insider they personally saw Jeffree Star using a close-range stun gun or a taser device to hurt and intimidate people around him. 5 people told Insider they personally saw Jeffree using a stun gun or a tasing device to hurt or intimidate people around him. And 5 people told Insider that in 2009, Jeffree Star used a taser on a homeless teen who had rejected his affections in a movie theater. This is some serious stuff. This homeless teen who rejected Jeffree Star's affection in the movie theater, his name is Gage Arthur, and there is an entire story that goes along with this, as he gave his full story about how he met Jeffree Star, their interactions together, and what happened between the two of them. In this article, it really goes into detail because he gave 4 on-the-record interviews over the course of this past summer. He reached out to Insider in July to make them aware of his story, and ever since, they conducted these 4 interviews to get this information from him, and he did, I must say, try to take back his statement after he was at one point in time contacted by Jeffree Star's lawyer, and there's some other stuff that we are going to get into about why he wanted to take back his statement, and it's crazy. So, Gage Arthur, he met Jeffree Star when he was 17 years old. He was living with a friend at the time. His roommate was starting to get kind of big online, and his roommate knew of Jeffree Star, and his roommate was able to confirm with Insider that Gage was 17 years old at the time he first met Jeffree Star, and at the time we are about to speak about. The first time Jeffree ever met Gage was because his roommate was friends with Jeffree and invited Jeffree to come and stay with them at their apartment to hang out. Jeffree ended up liking Gage, I guess, and during this visit where Jeffree was hanging out with Gage Arthur and his roommate and some other people were there as well, they were on video. There is footage. You can still see it online. Kat has it on her Twitter in this long thread about this entire article that she wrote. And this is a stick cam video footage of Jeffree Star, the roommate, and Gage Arthur, and in the background of this video, Gage Arthur and Jeffree Star are kissing for about 25 seconds is what this article is saying, and it's true. I mean, you could go see it with your own eyes. Jeffree Star was 22 at the time, and Gage Arthur is saying he was 17, and his roommate was also able to verify that he was 17 at the time. Now, there's another event between Jeffree and Gage that is included in this article article, and it occurs on November 11th, 2009. Gage Arthur was 19 at the time, and he said that he was struggling with bouncing between friends' homes and struggling with homelessness. And so at one point in time, Jeffree Star had invited him to come and live with him. And so he was going to be living with Jeffree in his bedroom in his apartment. And during this time, they met up on November 9th, 2009. This was the first night that he was going to be staying with Jeffree. And he says they went to a movie that night. And there's actually a tweet that Jeffree Star has saying, going to the movies with at Stephen Troy, at Anthony Vanity, and Gage Arthur. Jeffree Star actually deleted the tweet after Insider asked him to comment about this situation, but they have a screenshot up in the article. But this is proof that Jeffree did, in fact, go to the movies on November 11th, 2009 with Gage Arthur. So at this point in time, when they're at the movies, Gage says that Jeffree tried to hold his hand and lean on him at the movies, and he just did not want to give him the affection that he was looking for. Like, Gage was just not giving Jeffree what he wanted. And so Jeffree walked out of the theater he just was upset that he was getting rejected, I suppose. Everyone that they had gone to the movies with ended up following Jeffree into the parking lot, and apparently Jeffree was chasing Gage around a car and used a tasing device on him, but Jeffree's attorneys denied that Jeffree ever used a taser that night. But Insider was able to interview several people on the record, and they have said that they saw Jeffree regularly use tasing devices to hurt others. Gage Arthur also claimed that he stayed at Jeffree Star's apartment following the incident at the movies, and I got a lot of comments about this when I made my video on it on my YouTube channel. A lot of people were like, if he just did that to you and you didn't like it, then why did you go back home with him? And honestly, all that I know from this article is that he was homeless at the time and Jeffree offered him a bed to stay in, and I think maybe he would have done absolutely anything to sleep in a bed that night. I don't know why other people that were there with them maybe wasn't like, hey man, like come and stay with me tonight. I don't know. But he did end up going to stay with Jeffree that night. While being interviewed by Insider, he revealed to them that this night following the incident at the movie theaters, when he went back home with Jeffree Star, something occurred, and I must say that he did try to take back this statement from Insider. Apparently he was contacted by Jeffree Star's lawyer. It's a whole thing. We'll get more into the legal stuff that possibly occurred behind the scenes after Jeffree Star got word that this article was coming out and his lawyers got involved. But as of right now, I gotta tell you guys that this is what he once said, and then he tried to take it back. From what Gage has told Insider, when they got home that night from the movie incident, Jeffree Star gave him Ambien until he was intoxicated and he had to perform sexual actions on Jeffree Star without consent. Obviously, like I'm saying, this is all alleged. This is what I'm reading from the article, something that I'm reading. This is something that I'm just seeing with my eyes on this article that I did not come up with. This is some shit that is on the internet right now, and I'm just letting you guys know what the fuck is going on because I'm a little shaken up by this situation. And according to Keemstar, Jeffree has said that he's going to sue about this article. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just letting you guys know. I did not make this stuff up. I'm reading it from this article. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. But there have been several people that have come out to Insider and given on the record statements saying that they were witnesses to events that happened between Jeffree Star and Gage Arthur. And several friends of Gage Arthur was able to confirm that at one point in time, Gage Arthur did tell them stories about Jeffree Star assaulting him. And there was another person said that Gage Arthur told him at some point in time that out of fear of Jeffree and tasing, the threats of tasing, he did things with Jeffree. Now, Gage Arthur had made similar claims. He had a similar story come out to Christopher Stone, who has a site, Sticky Drama. I'm sure if any of you are in the drama community, you might have heard of this before. It is a gossip blog, and a story was published on there that was called Jeffree Star Drug Tased and Raped Me, and Gage Arthur and Jeffree Star's relationship was basically detailed in the entire Sticky Drama post. And Jeffree Star's attorney commented on the Sticky Drama post, like, they made a statement about it, and they said that it was false and defamatory. And then basically, I guess Insider was the one that asked Jeffree Star's attorney to comment on the Sticky Drama post, and the attorney then after sent a cease and desist to the person that has the Sticky Drama gossip online blog. And I think like maybe they just weren't made aware of the post when it first went up, because it was more than a month later that they had sent out this cease and desist. Like, it wasn't until Insider had made them aware, I don't think, that they sent out this cease and desist for him to take it down. And it also says that 3 weeks after Insider asked Jeffree Star to comment on the claims that Arthur had made about him and their time together, Gage Arthur had sent a text message to Insider saying that, hey, his lawyers called me. And within 5 hours after he received this call from Jeffree Star's lawyers, he said he went to Insider and emailed them saying, quote, "I'm not sure I'm remembering stuff correctly," end quote, and, quote, "I may have misinterpreted things," end quote. And then he added, quote, "I'm retracting our communications," end quote. But the thing is, and I believe this is the reason why they were able to publish the article after all, even though he took back his statements, which I'm not even sure if you can take back your statements. I think maybe they just have to make you aware that they're taking back their statements, or that they tried to take back their statement. They had talked to so many people. Like I said, there were 5 people that told Insider that they personally saw Jeffree use a stun gun or tasing device to hurt and intimidate people around him. And then 5 people told Insider that in 2009, Jeffree Star used a taser on a homeless teen who had rejected his affections in a movie theater. So there were people that were witnesses of the two of them being together, and at least the tasing situation, they were witnesses. So the odds were definitely working against him after he was trying to take back his statement, because there were just so many other people that had also talked about it that really just their stories matched up with what he was saying, plus what he said in the previous article that was on Sticky Drama. It all really lined up. So for him to take it back, I think Insider and legal was just kind of like, you just have to make it known that he tried to take it back. But everything that he said was on the record, and other people also have said that they were there or had heard about some of the stories that he had told. So I think they put it out there to be like, do with it as you will. But I think one of the sketchier parts about all of this that is making people turn their heads a little bit is what's going on behind the scenes with Jeffree and his lawyers, and this rumor that is going around that Jeffree is offering this hush money in exchange for either like not talking to the press or trying to take your statement back from Insider and or the press. Now, this all came about because Gage Arthur spoke to somebody else who had given a on-the-record statement to Insider, and I believe it was after Jeffree Star's lawyers had contacted Gage Arthur after hearing that he was talking to Insider, when he told Insider that, the lawyers had contacted him. In this time, it is kind of being shown that there might have been some money offered to have him retract his statement, which he did try to do. He did go to Insider and he did try to take his statement back. He wanted to stop the communication with them. But somebody who did not want to be silenced, or they're saying they did not want to be silenced by Jeffree Star and Jeffree Star's lawyers, they have come out and shared messages between them and Gage Arthur, and they have basically said that he was offered a deal by Jeffree for $10,000. And this is honestly, some of them are shocking stuff. And this is kind of the stuff that's getting people to believe that Jeffree might actually be guilty of something. And I don't know, you guys, I'm just saying this is what I'm reading in this article. But basically, Gage Arthur had messaged this person and tried to tell them. There's a screenshot of these messages on the Insider article, so if you guys go and read that, you'll be able to see this. But he said, "The events I discussed with Business Insider were from many years ago. I'm not sure I'm remembering things correctly, and I may have misinterpreted things. I've decided to retract my communications to Business Insider and told them they don't have authority to publish anything I discussed with them. To resolve all of this, Jeffree Star has agreed to pay you $10,000 if you choose to do the same. Send a number and I'll send it over if you want." In this article, it said that 4 hours before Gage tried to retract his statement is when this person received this text message trying to get some sort of deal. Obviously, a lot of people are thinking, if Jeffree has to pay these people money not to talk, like, what is he hiding? Is it true? It definitely isn't a good look. Why is he paying these people off? It's definitely so crazy. It's not helping his case, but he's staying completely silent. Jeffree has not touched this topic at all. Like I said earlier, Jeffree has been in his own little la la land working on this boyfriend drama, and ever since all of that boyfriend drama kind of fizzled out, which was very convenient because it was like right when the hype of this article was also fizzling out because it was masked by the boyfriend drama, Jeffree has just been posting normal on his Snapchat and Instagram, and he also said on Twitter that he was coming out with a November launch, so I'm sure he's going to be coming out with a new video soon. There's not enough like hype around this article, and there's not enough talk or buzz to get Jeffree to actually talk about the things that are going on here. Plus, if he has his lawyers involved and he's trying to sue, because Keemstar said that Jeffree is trying to sue everyone over this article, so maybe he can't even talk about it for legal reasons. But this is messy. It is such a mess. I can't even believe what we're freaking talking about, and that he's acting like nothing is going on, and that this drama was basically just nothing, and people were busy looking at the boyfriend drama instead of looking at this, because this is actually serious shit right here. I just truly am sick hearing this stuff. And I know a lot of other people are just like, we are over it. We're over hearing about Jeffree. And I totally feel you guys. Like, I feel like at this point, there's story after story that just keeps getting released about Jeffree in his past. And I think that Jeffree normally tries to comment on things by saying they're ridiculous and they're false and all this stuff. But for some reason, Jeffree is not commenting on this one. Apparently, Jeffree Star's attorney declined to answer about whether Jeffree was offering payment to anyone who spoke to Insider. I could see why. Yeah, you guys, this whole mess, I could definitely just see him wanting it to just go away and hopefully like not even have to address it. But I mean, hopefully he does address it, because there's a lot of questions being asked by a lot of people, and I think that a lot of people deserve answers, especially people that, you know, buy his products and give him this wealth that he has. They deserve to have answers to know who exactly they're giving their money to. And so that's just seemingly very important. And it really sucks, because a lot of people that are big fans of Jeffree Star and they try to ask him questions about this situation or any situation in general, where they're like, Jeffree, can you please talk about this? Can you talk about this? He literally just blocks them on the spot. So I want to get my hopes up too high about Jeffree Star coming out to address this situation in particular. But anyways, you guys, I hope that was a good little recap of this Insider article that came out this week. Like I said, I had a clean version on my YouTube channel, but I knew I needed to go in depth to let you guys know like the nitty gritty details that I couldn't actually get out in that video. So thank you guys so much for listening to this whole Jeffree Star recap. We are going to get into a Q&A portion of the podcast. And you guys, I want to say that I am going to be starting to do a influencer reviews type of segment on the podcast. And I have a beauty brand that I'm going to try. I have a perfume company that I'm going to be trying, David Dobrik's, of course. And I'm still waiting for those things to come into the mail, but I want to let you guys know that I am going to be starting this segment, hopefully for every single podcast. Don't quote me on that, because products are expensive, and I don't know how many influencer products are really truly out there that are like fun and fresh for us to review together. But let me know, you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, comment down below and let me know what you guys want me to review in this influencer reviews segment. And if you guys are listening on any other streaming platform where you listen to podcasts, I have a YouTube channel now for this podcast, and it's kind of like a way where we can interact in the comments, and you guys can let me know, either leave me a question that you want featured in the Q&A segment, or like I just said, give me advice for the influencer reviews. Let me know what you guys want. And we are moving into the questions portion of the podcast. I have two really great questions. I think one is like pretty random, and the other one I'm like, okay, interesting. We'll evaluate and I'll answer it. So one of them is someone saying favorite beauty products, Starbucks/Tim Hortons order. This is like one question, but it's like two. Anyways, so my favorite beauty products, I kind of said this when I was doing the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty review, but the It Cosmetics CC Cream I swear by, and the Tarte Eyelash Curler, you guys, there is nothing else like it. I don't know what about it is so magical, but I have tried so many other eyelash curlers out there, and honestly, you guys, maybe it's just my eyelashes because I was watching TikTok today because I have developed such an addiction to TikTok. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I was literally up for 4 hours just scrolling, and you know the guy that smiles really big and he's like, it will be there tomorrow. I'm like, I don't want to see you right now. I just let me scroll. But basically, I was watching TikTok and this girl was like, I'm Asian and my lashes are literally, they're down. And when I put a mascara on, even if I curl them, they're just down. And she literally recommended a beauty product, okay, and I put it in my cart immediately. It is called the Dr. Mascara Fixer. Guys, I am going to buy this. I'm going to try it. I will let you guys know if this is a miracle worker or not, because I don't know if you guys know, but I've said on my YouTube channel before that I'm half Asian, and my eyelashes just like they don't curl, but this Tarte eyelash curler will curl my lashes. But now I'm like, okay, let's get this curler plus this mascara fixer and maybe my life will be changed forever. So I just, wanted to put that out there. Anyways, the other thing is my Starbucks order. You guys, I don't really live near Tim Hortons. I've only been there one time and I think I just got like a donut. But at Starbucks, my order is usually, it used to be a pink drink with a cheese Danish and a spinach feta wrap if I was like, gonna go all out. Or right now it is the pumpkin cream cold brew, and they came out with like this impossible sausage breakfast sandwich and I can't stop getting it. It is so freaking delicious. So right now that's my order. And for the other question, somebody said, why did you start YouTube? How many people does it take to finish a video? Like a weekly respell ? Why did I just say ? Okay, anyways. I have a whole video coming out about why I started YouTube in the first place, the day that it really just took off for me, and all the little details about that. So I'm going to leave that for that episode. But how many people does it take to finish a video? Girl, one. Me. I'm the only one editing. There is no team. It's literally just me sitting here in my room, in my bed, because I don't have like a desk room area yet. I'm really hoping to get one because working from my bed is a little hard, and I heard it's really bad for your sleep to work where you sleep. And then it says like the weekly respell. So maybe they mean like how many topics does it take for a weekly respell? I don't know. It takes me a good like 8 hours at least to finish because we're talking about so many people. It's a lot of photos together. It's a lot of research. I'm usually just like stockpiling topics throughout the week. I usually try to get at least 3 topics, but I'll do as many as like 5 or 6. Otherwise, it's just like it's longer, and then it takes longer, and then it'll be like Monday, and you guys are like, what the fuck, where is it? So that's pretty much that, but it's just little old me that's making this content. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant about my TikTok. As of right now, I have discovered Lunch Lady TikTok, and I'm obsessed with it. A lot of you guys were asking me what I actually look up on my For You page in order to get the For You page that I had. Because the first one I had I did not like, and so I deleted the app and then I re-downloaded it, and now I love it. So most of the things I look at are recipes. I look at, there's like one called like safety hacks, and then I do home decor. And right now I'm like really into flight attendants. Disney is really interesting to me right now, especially people that are going to Disney World. I'm like, how the heck is that working out? Are you guys okay? How are you surviving? What's the tea? Like, what is it like there? I don't want to go, but like, y'all are crazy, but like, let me see what it's like. I'm just like so obsessed. And then outfit inspiration. I need to know how to dress because I have a lot of clothes. I'm honestly a hoarder, you guys. My clothes cannot fit into my closet. It's also a small closet, and I don't like putting things away. So maybe if I put things away, it would all fit in there, but I don't put things away, so everything is like on the floor. But I need to know what to do with all these clothes. I need to know how to wear them because I really, I don't know. I think I know fashion, and then I try to put something cute on it and I look in the mirror and I look dumb. So I need help. I need TikTok to help me. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my little update for you guys on everything that's going on. I love and appreciate each and every one of you so much for listening to this podcast. I feel really close with you guys when I'm posting this podcast. I don't know. The people that comment and say that they listen to this, I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Like, thank you. Like, I know you're like a real one. You have to be a real one to like this podcast, but I don't know. Anyways, it makes me so happy and giddy that people listen to this because it is very special. And I like recording this stuff for you guys. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are staying safe and you guys are just hanging in there because it's been a crazy month so far and we're not that far into it. But I love you guys and I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye guys.